The big thing with my nutrition this time, so I've done this a lot, put on and lost more weight than Oprah. I've actually learnt more this time, so I had to open my mind. So you know, when we first sat down, I was really rock bottom, right? I was just like, I can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing this yo-yo. And I've heard lots about high protein diets and those things. So the nutrition for me and your lessons and all the resources available around keto and ketosis, which I know is the catchphrase at the moment, but has changed the game for me this time round. So I'm still eating, in a dietary sense, 1,500 calories. Right? That's my target, which it always is when I do a diet. Previously, when I haven't paid attention to what you call macros, so how much protein, carb, and fat, I haven't paid much attention to it as long as I was under it. So if I wanted to, I'd get the calories from 7 beers, or I'd get it from 3 sandwiches or whatever. But the energy would run out. I was always hungry and I was always lacking in energy. This time, paying attention to those and having predominantly fat and protein and trying to eliminate visible carbs and the invisible carbs as well has made all the difference. So the overarching is as simple as this for me: minimise carb intake. And if you do that, the rest have to increase. There's not much else to put in your mouth. So you're either eating meat, which is protein and cheese and dairy, or you're eating fat. They're the only 3 options, right? So I'm intentionally getting rid of carbs, which essentially looks after itself. And so micronutrients and fibre. So you strip out, carbs are very useful, grains are useful for fibre, right? And we all know the benefits of fibre. You take those out, lots of people complain about problems of too much of the other side. But if you get leafy greens in, you're getting all of the benefits of fibre and micronutrients, but you're getting very little carb. And kale as well is heavy in iron, so it's really good for all of the things. So my green smoothie will have, and you'll see it on some of the posts we put on, right? It's just as much as you can fit in a mixer: kale, spinach, avocado, protein powder and strawberries, and that's it. And only a few strawberries, and that's it. Look, I've lost overall 1.3 kilos in actual body weight in 2 weeks. But the benefit of the body scan stuff, which we do through your gym, gives us a better understanding of what the constituent factors are that are happening in the body. And so when we broke that down, it showed that over the 2 weeks I have in fact lost 3.7 kilos of fat, which is 8 pounds in the old measure, which blew me away. In addition, I've also put on 1.2 kilos of muscle, which I actually didn't even know that was possible in 2 weeks. But if you put those 2 factors together, so I've dropped the bad stuff and I've increased the good stuff. So the loss of 1.3 overall becomes almost irrelevant, and is a number that doesn't matter in the big scheme, when what I'm trying to do is build a base that's sustainable. So as my muscles get better and bigger, my base metabolic rate's increasing, and it's showing that. And it makes sense, because I feel lighter and thinner and smaller than the number is showing, but it's because all the fat the numbers are hiding the truth. So yeah, so it's been a good 2 weeks. It made me feel much better. I was buoyed by that this morning. I was depressed and then I was happy. So it's been good.